312 AD, 4206 AM. Emperor Galerius continued the persecution of Christians. Constantine deported Britain and crossed the Atlantic Channel with an army of Britons, consulting the Sibylline books before defeating his rival Maxentius at Milvan Bridge. Constantine reports that he saw a cross in the sky with words that commanded him to use the cross as a symbol when conquering, and we are told that this led to his conversion to Christianity. Most historians believe that this is a fiction perpetuated by him to gain popularity with the rising Christian population throughout the empire. In this year, Eusebius wrote Chronicon, a chronology based off of data provided by Alexander Polyhistor in the 1st century BC, as well as extracts from the lost works of the Babylonian historian Berossus. This year was 1242 years since Israel and Judah split in 931 BC, and 1056 years since the 10 tribes were deported in 745 BC, 1056 mirroring the year 1056 Annus Mundi, 2839 BC, when Noah was born, a type of saviour in the first year of the oppression. 1. The Bible fraud. 2. Elder gods in antiquity. 313 AD, 4207 AM. Constantine published the Edict of Milan throughout the empire, ending the persecution of Christians. This was an edict of toleration for Christianity, not, as claimed by many theologians, an official adoption of Christianity for the Roman state. 1. A quest for answers. 314 AD. The Christian Council of Arles is held on the continent. That Britain boasted a large Christian population at this early date is found in that 3 British bishops were in attendance. 1. Tracing our ancestors. 317 AD, 4211 AM. The beginning of the late Mayan dynasty at Tikal, an ancient pyramid city with a history dating far into the archaic past. Mayan stelae, interpreted by archaeologists, reveal that in this year began an unbroken line of kings at Tikal to the year 869 AD, a dynasty lasting 552 years. 1. The Lost Realm, Sky Watchers in the Jungle, Sitchin. 321 AD, 4215 AM. Constantine issued a decree officially honouring the first day of the week as Sunday. It was the bishops of Rome that urged this unification of paganism. This was 288 years after the 33 AD crucifixion event. 1. Planet in rebellion. 324 AD, 4218 AM. Constantine became the sole emperor of the Roman Empire, there being over 5 million known Christians at this time under his rule. He had been born in Britain to a Christian woman named Helena. Sozomen wrote, quote, "It is well known the great Constantine received his Christian education in Britain," unquote. And Melanchthon wrote that, quote, "Helena was unquestionably a British princess," unquote. Eusebius, a close confidant of Constantine, wrote that some of Christ's own apostles had early on visited Britain. We do not know if these early records are reliable or the manipulation of facts to best favour Constantine ex post facto. This year is 1728 years to 2052 AD, when another empire unifying its political and religious spheres will begin under the Antichrist. 1. The Gospel Truth. 2. Tracing our ancestors. 3. St. Paul in Britain. 325 AD, 4219 AM. Constantine holds the Council of Nicaea, including 318 bishops held in Bithynia. One of the major results of this council was the condemnation of a branch of Christianity, known then as Arianism, and one of the decrees of the council called for the burning of all writings by Arius and the penalty of death to all those caught with copies of his books. Eusebius himself was banished because of his leaning toward Arianism, though he was later called back. There has been a persistent rumour among theologians that this council edited the books of the Christians, creating the canon of the New Testament we know of today. But this is not true. 20 rulings were issued from this council, and all their contents exist today. Not one concerns the canon. The origin of this fiction is traced to Voltaire, who used as his own source a suspicious document dated about 887 AD, Vetus Synodicon, written 560 years after the council was held. 1. History of the First Council of Nice. 3. A Quest for Answers. 326 AD, 4220 AM. The official Roman Church rejected Passover and established Easter as the official Christian holiday, a day venerating Ashtoreth or Ishtar, an archaic Mesopotamian fertility goddess. By adopting the spiritual heritage of Babylon, Rome became the new Babylon. This inheritance of the spirit of Babylon occurred exactly 864 years after the fall of Babylon to Persia in 537 BC. The Easter bunny, a rabbit, is an old fertility symbol.